Hi everyone and welcome to Neuro Gym en ligne. I'm really happy to be with you with a new video, and in this video I want to share with you some tips and some exercises also that you can do to manage the spasticity in your legs. If you had a stroke, if you have multiple sclerosis, or maybe if you had a spinal cord injury. So spasticity is something that is very common in neurological disorders. And explain to you a few tips and that you can use to do exercises and manage spasticity in your everyday life. So I prepared everything to be done sitting. So if you're in a wheelchair, you can do it in your own wheelchair. There's no problem, no equipment, just you and your legs to do the exercises to manage your spasticity. So prepare yourself, sit well on a chair. But before, I invite you to do a thumbs up or a like if you like that kind of video, and also I invite you to follow us on our platform, so YouTube, Facebook and Instagram, and also you can share this video and our channel to people that might benefit from videos we are doing. So thank you very much for doing this. We come back in a few seconds. Okay, great. I hope you're well sitting with your brakes on if you're in your wheelchair. So before to start to do exercises and show you some tips, I want to talk a little bit about spasticity, because I'm pretty sure you know it's difficult to manage. As I said, you will need more than one treatment strategy. So you can have medication, you can have injection of Botox, for example, doing exercises. You can have splint that you put during the day or at night. There's different kind of things. And for this you will need different professional to follow you and help you with that. And most of the time the decision is made in a multidisciplinary team to be sure to really look all the aspects of spasticity in your life and your function, because like I said in the introduction, sometimes spasticity can help. Actually, it can be good to have a little bit of spasticity, even if it's really bothering. So spasticity, it's increased tone, and you can see it in the different ways. Sometimes there are spasms, like the legs is shaking like that. So if that happens, it's bothering you, remember that weight bearing is very good. So you can put your foot flat on the floor and press on your knee, press on your leg to calm the spasms. And sometimes it will be like a feeling of a very heavy or tight leg, and the leg will be stiff like that, will be an extension. It's the same for the upper body, but I will do a specific video for this. So it can be a bit different, and you can have more than one kind of spasticity at the same time. So the first thing is to do weight bearing. So to put weight on the limb that is spastic. I will do for both legs, but like if you have had a stroke, remember to put more weight on the affected side, the side where the spasticity is. So what we will do, it's sitting like that. You will put both feet on the floor, put your hands on your knees if possible, and lean like that to put some weight. Okay, if you have one leg that is spastic, you can lean on that leg and you stay like that. If you can stand up and put some more weight on the leg that is affected. I will do it sitting, but imagine you have a lot of spasticity, you had spasms, you want to stand up and walk, and your leg is very tight. You put your legs like that, and you do weight bearing like this. Okay, we will do this 30 seconds. Lean and put some weight on your legs. Take big breath. You can go from side to side like this. If you have both legs, put a bit more weight on one side, a bit more weight on the other side. It's very good for proprioception also. If you have contraction and movement in your legs. It will help to kind of say to your brain, hey, those are my legs, they are there. They still exist, because when we have spasticity, it's also a lack of control and connection between the brain and the limbs. So if there's a lack of connection, there's also a lack of connection for sensory function. So the brain will have less sensory information about the legs. So it kind of forget that they are there. It's why there's spasticity. It cannot inhibit some of the reaction that will cause the spasticity. So doing this, and with your hands on your knees and on your muscle, for example, it's good to reduce that spasticity. What you can do, we will do it again. I will share with you another tip. So what you can do, it's also squeeze the muscles like that. So we do weight bearing, we lean. You can put your hands on the muscle belly, and you can also squeeze with your hands to reduce the spasticity. And if you have spasticity right now, or if you try it, you will feel at one point the muscle will go, it will release. It can be very impressive. It always depends on the severity and the importance of the spasticity. When a muscle is very, 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 very spastic, this kind of tips will not work, or really not often. So you will need other kind of things to help to reduce spasticity. But in mild cases, it works very well. Some people have also spasticity in the hamstring, so you can take the hamstring and just squeeze it and wait for it to reduce. It's the same, you know, when we have a cramp in the calf, it's the same. We kind of put the foot on the floor, put some weight, kind of stretch the muscles also, or just keep it like that. So it's same thing for all muscles. Okay, we do it again. So remember, if you can stand up, try to stand. We will do again, like shifting the weights, put a bit more weight on one side. If you have spasticity on both sides, if you have spasticity on one side, so keep weight bearing on that side. And we don't want to move like this, because we want to have weight bearing for a longer time, okay? Very good. So if you like that video, please do a thumbs up or a like. Also, if you like this content and those kind of video, I invite you to follow us on our social media platforms. So you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And on this, sincerely, I want to thank you to follow us, to do the exercises with me. I hope all those tips and exercises will help you. I will do more for sure, because I know it's a problem that many people have, and it can impair a lot the life and quality of life. So I want you to give you some tips and exercises to help to manage it and help you to live a better life if you have spasticity. So on this, I wish you a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye bye!